Are you in?
Oh yeah, I'm in now. I had a black screen for some reason.
Alright, cool. Yeah. And it looks like the stream is in. Alright, we're good.
And both teams are all from the fountain, except for Art, who's asleep still. Let's see if any teams go for early game shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's seen some Reddit posts of
As this
invades.
is a challenger elo game, I'm sure we'll see lots of invasions and line of scrimmages. Alright, Gag Reflex is going for the sneaky river invade, but he's gonna run into some players.
Got a big Jarvan posting up. And
Ooh, Hi Buddy's hook goes just to the right. Flexing the mastery over the miss skill shot. That's what we like to see.
Oh, that's a... Oh, man. The level 4 is so sad.
Oh, was it level 4?
It was level 4 for Sivir.
Oh, that's disappointing. I'll have to take style points off for that.
Looks like we're going to see standard lanes.
Minions have spawned.
Which, you know, we've come to expect.
Our chat has pointed out that these teams don't have a whole lot of synergy because they don't have the same clan tag. Have to admit, they're all over the map here, honestly.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Light Plume for watching my stream. Thanks.
Light Plume is a young town on the scene. It's bound for challenger in the next couple of months. He has the highest win rates on any account I've ever seen.
Knitter Disco Nunu has landed the first W, so this lane's looking pretty promising for him. Ooh, that's CS.
Looks like he's trying to shove in early so he can get ganked by Lee Sin.
Yeah, sometimes you see Vel'Koz's start Q just for the poke, but W's a pretty safe way to just shove the lane in. And you're not going to get too much harass off because it's pretty easy to dodge. But, yeah. So, I suspect we might see a lot of trading in the top lane because this Aurelia is going to want to snowball. However, he is notoriously passive in big pressure situations. So we'll see if he can step up to the plate today. Oh, that's a good trade by Ardra90.
Just pounding IO.
Proc his hyper and dishing out the fadeaway boomerang for that little extra bit.
Alright, so both junglers have done a half clear. Lee Sin actually delayed his red to do it third instead of second. I kind of like that play. He's probably going to try to gank bot now. It looks like Jarvan's headed for mid, so let's see how this plays out.
He's coming in hot.
Play on Caitlyn.
Alright, that's a good flash.
Slow with the red buff. Okay, they got... What's that, 2 flashes they got?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so good play from the Lee Sin.
No flashes from Gag Reflex, so it's looking good for them for a retake.
Jarvan couldn't find the play mid, unfortunately. I suspect this is because Jarvan is a poor jungler. Although the player is not. So we'll see if he can make use of this low impact champion. I can say this because I'm a Jarvan main. Not toxic, I promise. Alright, Lee Sin's coming back, knowing the bot lane doesn't have flash. Let's see if they go for the big play.
Oh, and it's a bit awkward on his Q, but they're still getting good damage off, and this is definitely going to put their bot lane in a good position to pressure them.
Hopefully Jarvan will go steal that blue since he sees Lee Sin bot. I don't know if he will, but that'd be a heads-up play. Top lane's just monkeying each other right now.
Unnecessary dodge.
Noblesse opts not to take the blue, just goes for the full clear instead. I'm not really sure I like that. If you're playing Jarvan, you either want to counter jungle or gank early, like you don't want to just full clear usually. He's just backing, he hasn't like gotten any ganks off, so I don't know.
He's just biding his time for the big plays. And now that Jarvan's backing, they can just comfortably shove in bot. This Caitlyn looks like she's doing okay last hitting under turret, but taking a bit of harass here.
She's already down 5 or 6 CS. Not a huge deal, but not really where you want to be with Caitlyn. You want to be shoving them in or harassing them and zoning them off.
Yeah, because she's gonna have a pretty weak mid game if she's getting behind at all. And Sivir on the other hand, just gonna come bursting out the cuts to group up and get some big picks.
As they like to say in the big leads, it's just a Sivir comp, group and press R and win. And if you have a...
Here comes in Lee Sin for the top lane gank. That's a big minion wave, but looks like they're making short work of it. And he's gonna go down. It's a pretty well-timed gank there. There was a ward only in the river bush and not in the try, so Lee Sin just casually walked around. I'm not sure if he was spotted by that bush, that ward down near mid, but apparently not. IOI Cake just little brain fart on the map awareness, perhaps.
He's probably still busy eating his ice cream, but that's okay. It's really good.
Good job anyways to Lotte and Argentinian for the big kill. It's definitely going to help him out there.
I want to point something out. When Lee Sin came in from behind, he W'd right to Aurelia, even though Aurelia still had flash. That's not what you want to do. You want to save your gap closer for after they flash away. But for whatever reason, he decided not to use it.
I thought he could get away if he flashed there, but maybe I was just reading it wrong.
No, you're good. So Lee Sin has kept up in farm with Jarvan, but he's blown 2 flashes and gotten a kill for his top laner, whereas Jarvan just really hasn't done anything yet. So maybe now that Jarvan's 6, he can try to make a play with his ult. But it's gonna be hard now that Ahri has ult and Gnar can just jump out of it, so...
Ahri's ult is down for probably another 40 seconds because she blew it when Jarvan ganked, so if he can make a play off that, that'll be nice.
Oh, so he's going for a lane gank on Gnar. If he can get Gnar to jump aggressively, that's... He might be able to get a flash out of it. I'm not sure how much time he wants to spend.
I definitely don't think he's going to with this big minion wave. I think he's just going to let it push into him and farm under turret, so this probably isn't a good idea.
Unless they're going for the dot. No, they're not. Are they? No, he's just going to leave. He realizes he's wasting his time now.
It's a good looking hook. Not too much damage, but better than none.
This is why I stopped playing Jarvan. You know, there's so much pressure to make an early play, and if you can't find it, it feels like you're trying to force, and just can't get anything.
Here comes the counter gank, the big dunk, but I feel like he's gonna walk this one off. That's a really nice Q by Lee Sin, but that level 6 Aurelia, level 7 Aurelia. Ooh, this
is really close.
Oh,
RJ90 makes a nice play.
Making the most of it. I thought that was a really
turn. Questionable engage from Jarvan, because you don't want to use the EQ as a gap closer. You want it for the damage. So if you already don't have that down, it's not really a 2v2 you want. But somehow they got a kill out of it, so I guess I can't fault them for that.
I think it's that Sheen Aurelia is just too much burst.
What
he just doesn't have
the mark today.
Oh, what's happening mid?
Can't tell who's gonna win this one.
He's got another Q. This could be it.
They both walk away with no health or summoners mid.
The camera robbed me of the view there, but
I moved mine manually like a seasoned caster, but I saw the whole thing.
It's all good, it's all good. So this Sivir is getting a decent sized CS lead, and a BF sword advantage, because Caitlyn was forced to pick up a pickaxe so that she had some kind of power spike. And this just is not looking good for Lyral 6 and Archon D. Because this Sivir is just going to very easily wave clear, shove them in, deny even more CS, and really just prevent them from doing anything.
The lead's just going to grow. Sivir's going to be really strong in the mid-game team fights, just with the utility from her ult alone. And Caitlyn just not going to be doing a whole lot.
Looks like Jarvan might be in a bit of a pickle here. Oh, the hero Q!
Lottie makes a nice Alright, is he gonna get out though?
Looks like he's gonna get bopped for the return kill. Here comes he. That's a very nice flash by Thresh. If he flashed just a bit later on that, he would have been dead for sure. So, not being greedy with his summoners.
Let's see if Sigmander can take the kill he got on Vel'Koz and set the snowball mid. Just get
He's
some
been building
momentum.
up a nice CS lead, so this Ahri is not going to be too scary.
I really want to see him take over this one. It would just be enjoyable.
If Ahri doesn't have ult and he lands a knockup on her, that's a kill for sure.
I'm not sure if High Buddy wants to fight this right now with no mana on either of them. I feel like they just want to back away.
Looks like he blew his exhaust, and they're both just going to walk away. But I think that Ed Sheeran's bot lane got the best of that trade. They're just going to happily shove this in. So, while all this other action has been happening, IOI Cake has amassed himself a significant CS lead, and he's just looking to get that Trinity Force as fast as possible. So, as long as he doesn't die to any more ganks, he's definitely going to be stronger than this amount for a little while.
Oh, Lottie's making a good game. That's just a routine kill.
That's just tactical.
A lot to say there. No wards, but no wards.
Very,
just walked up and kicked him.
very clean gank.
That's how you make a Lee Sin gank right there. Giving blue over to Mudda Paka. Trying to keep him in contention with Vel'Koz for the mid lane there.
Just clearing some vision, maybe a little support skirmish here.
He's in pretty deep.
And he has no flash, so that is definitely a kill. Not worth for the ward. Just kind of wasn't thinking there, I guess. Didn't have any backup from his team.
Probably been watching too much LCS. He sees them go solo ward and die, and he's like, you know what? I want to play like the big boys. But, you know, here in UVa LCS, we actually punish mistakes, so... Gold is dead even here. 18.2k for both sides.
Yeah, that's really just kind of mid versus top lead there. Ooh, there it is.
Oh,
And
there's...
okay.
That's gotta be...
He's gonna finish her off. The
Jarvan
swag walk
plus
away.
Swag walk.
Does not
Plus
need
even
the extra
top.
auto. And yeah, I mean, like I said, once Vel'Koz gets a little bit ahead there, he just needs to land one E. It's curtains for Ahri. IOI Cake is just keeping up that 30 CS advantage. Looking very solid in the top lane. Here comes Sivir though, but I think she's a bit wary of that Jarvan.
Yeah, I think they either saw him or they smelled it. It's hard to tell. Oh, everyone's bot now, except the top laners. Might see some action, probably not.
We got a 14-minute Trinity Force, and TP is up, so I don't think that Gag Reflex wants to force any kind of fight in the bot lane unless it's a surefire pick. Because Aurelia is just going to come in and just rough them up real good.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Ed Sheeran's Fanclub maybe make a dragon play with the huge advantage they have in their top laner. Just bring them down and try to force a fight if they contest the dragon. Don't know if they'll try that though.
Oh, I don't...
That's a little aggressive. I don't know about that.
He's trying his darndest to make a play here, but it looks like he's just going to get a pink ward out of it.
Hold, are they going?
Hold up.
Nope.
False
alarm. Trigger happy. They're just gonna get the turret. Maybe get a gold lead here.
Two ults
Maybe
for a turret.
The dragon actually. I'm not really sure why Ari roamed down to help get that turret after it was already gone, instead of just pushing mid out. But I guess they're gonna go for the dragon now.
Yeah, fortunately for her, Vel'Koz also started roaming down, so he doesn't have a big lead on shoving that. Free dragon
Like,
here.
Ed Sheeran just giving it up. Probably a good decision with their bot lane getting chunked and their tower going down. And it looks like the farm lead. What is this? The farm lead? The gold's pretty even with the tower advantage. So it looks like the farm's keeping the gold level.
Yeah, it's like a 400 CS or gold.
400 CS. That'd be a side effect.
400 gold lead in top and mid on Ed Sheeran's, but then their jungle and bot have a lead. Because Lee Sin is now ahead in farm, and he's got an extra kill. I mean, rewarded for his good play. Let's see if he can keep it up. Jarvan's just hard farming. Looks like he's working towards a Trinity Force. He's got some Phage pieces and a Mana Crystal.
That was a good gank from Lee Sin. He traded his flash for Vel'Koz's, so that's definitely almost always worth if you trade jungler flash from mid.
Yeah, especially on a Vel'Koz.
Yeah,
he also got the barrier.
A mobile poke mage.
Looks like this Twitch chat is not too dank right now. Pretty stale. But you know, maybe the Tag Pro kids can spice it up.
We need to bring in more. We always have lots of dank memes.
So it seems like even though he's definitely stronger, IOI Cake is content to just increase his farm lead and try and keep his head open, his eyes open for a TP flank somewhere. And Lotte decides that he needs another blue buff.
Did he just steal that from Ari?
He did. He maybe misclick, maybe lagged, we'll never know. Oh, here comes Jarvan, waiting for the big bop. That is an easy
Alright,
kill.
that's the kind of play he needs to make right there. It looked like Gag Reflex was trying to group for the mid tower maybe and push their tower advantage, but she didn't have the vision control.
An unfortunate whiff on the Q. I don't think he would have killed him.
Oh, IOI Cake getting caught, has to blow flash. Wait.
It's a good hook. I think they should just back off
should
here, and it
definitely
looks
back
like they're
off.
just going to do that.
They don't have the Thresh doesn't have the tankiness required to make that play.
That's a pretty smart play by Jarvan though, just biding his time, getting a big kill there. A little more gold in Vel'Koz's pocket. He can easily wave through this.
Here comes the grouping though with the Sivir that we were talking about.
Yeah,
just sieging up the turrets while Caitlyn's just trying to farm bot.
They can't get much out of that though, so this is pretty good for Caitlyn. She got a lot of time to herself in the bot lane.
They got like 2/3 of the tower health, so
Yeah.
Caitlyn's not taking any of the tower bot, she's just pushing it in, so we'll see if Gag Reflex groups up against you and tries to force down mid, or if they just go back to farming the lanes. Pretty slow game so far, but you know, that's okay.
Did Lotte just steal that? Yeah. Alright, pro smite.
The diamond border gives this smite extra damage.
Yeah. Little known fact, if you're in diamond, you have special runes, so you can do things like higher smite, extra damage, extra range, like all that good stuff.
Your flash has 50 extra units on it.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorites. It looks like they're just trying to shove in for this.
They're just trying to slowly whittle this tower.
They're trying to shove in for this mid turret, but mid or Disco Nunu is just having none of it. Although
they've gotten it down to about 850 health.
He's got backup now.
They still have the Sivir here just pushing in. And they Ed Sheeran has 2 tops, so they might actually go to oh, close up. Sigmunder's too slippery, so it's fine.
I don't know about this. Jarvan is very caught out. And IOI Cake with no flash. Oh, you missed the boomerang.
No, the boomerang was dodged. Let's give some credit to I like it.
So it looks like they're trying to make a play on this top turret. I'm not sure with that small of a wave that they can do it, but it looks like Ed Sheeran is pretty slow on the rotate, so they might just be trading.
Hashtag LCS, boys. And the gold is still equal somehow because of the farm advantage.
Strikes this Gnar play. He might be killing himself.
Yeah, he might be able to get out of that.
Oh, there's just action everywhere. Oh, this is an easy double for Aurelia.
Aurelia is just going off. That Trinity Force is just doing work on Thresh and
Oh baby, here comes the Q.
Ardra 90 and walks back into Braum and kills him.
That's another one.
That was quite the play.
And that is just all this Aurelia ever wanted, was just a mid-game double kill.
That is an Aurelia wet dream.
He's gotta be sopping at this point.
He's wetter than a bathmate's elbow.
He might have his frozen heart finished. That's a nice play by Mid or Disco.
Right, the 1-for-1. They might be able to get mid tower off this if they choose to continue pushing. This they should. I don't know why Jarvan's leaving. He should help him. Give him a flag, extra speed. I don't know if they're gonna get it now.
I think they're just trying to starve the jungle. I don't know about that, but
you know what starves the jungle more though is having both your mid turrets down.
Yeah.
Hashtag just diamond things. Learn that in solo queue. It's really hard to farm when you don't have any turrets.
Ooh, the big Dunkaroo, but not enough.
Not enough damage. And he's
gonna
get away. No, wait.
Oh, he has diamond burn damage.
Yeah, we forgot about that. Sometimes I forget.
That's a really nice kick though. Not enough follow up. You just don't have the gap closers to catch him.
Let's see, is there going to be a dragon fight? Looks like everyone's grouping around the dragon pit. I don't know if one team's going to go back. Oh, looks like Gag Reflex is just going to go for it. Does Vel'Koz have all? Yeah, Vel'Koz has all.
Aurelia has all of her stuff up except Flash.
Vel'Koz all just going to destroy them.
This isn't looking good. They should go in. They're a bit afraid of this Gnar, but that's a one-man Gnar.
They have it's a 5v4.
Yeah, Aurelia is just a little bit too passive here. I really think she should go in. Not now.
Yeah, Sivir wasn't with Gag Reflex and everyone on Ed Sheeran's team was there. They should have fought 5v4. It must have just been a communication error, or maybe Aurelia wasn't feeling confident enough to go in.
He's looking hella strong right now.
He's very strong, but he's been known to play too passively in the past, even when he's ahead. Maybe
too afraid of that throw, you know. He doesn't want to be a hero.
Oh, he's going for the play again. That's so toxic.
This time it's gonna happen. Whew. No rim stuff on that dunk.
Jarvan is just powering up. He's going full damage as he likes to do. That's what I like to see. I don't want to see any tank Jarvans here. That's boring.
Yeah, they're gonna get a big tanky Aurelia. I think he's probably gonna transition to just all tank items after that Trinity Force, and the Braum's gonna get pretty beefy. So really, Jarvan just wants to explode somebody, and his job is done. They will have the consistent damage of the Vel'Koz and now 2-item Caitlyn to help him clean up. So if he can just take out a priority target, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, we might see a little lull in the action here, unless Ed Sheeran's Fanclub tries to push down the top turret. 5 of the 6 outer turrets already down, Dragon's down, Baron is up, but I don't think either team is really in a position to do it.
Legman wants to know what you think of this Thresh build.
Alright, lay it on me.
No, what
this one?
What did you build?
Oh, I thought he had a special build cooked up for us.
No.
Oh, you know, I mean, this is a pretty standard build if you're just like a slave
hold on.
meta.
Looks like
Lee Sin has to blow Flash. Looks like they're gonna.
Jarvan's gotta have some blue balls there. I don't think anything's gonna come out of that hook, and they're just gonna walk away.
Back to the Thresh build. Yeah, this is a pretty meta Thresh build. I mean, It's fine if you're just like a sheep, right? But if you really want to carry your games in solo queue, you're gonna want to build full AP to really make advantage of the full advantage of the scalings.
I mean, if you land your hooks, they're CC'd and you don't need to be tanking. So.
Right. I mean, they can't hurt you if they're stunned.
Right. That's some apt analysis, I would say. Somebody's been doing a study.
Same with Alistar. People think he's like a full tank, but like if they're CC,
I like Cake is in a bit of a pickle and
he's gotten caught. He doesn't have the diamond dodge mechanic.
Clumsy. Oh, that's
you
gotta feel bad for Lotte there.
He could not get away.
He just looked like he had a good engage, and it's just going south for Gag Reflex. That's gonna be another one. Ari just doesn't want to save him. Jarvan flanking. That is a large turn in gold, and
this game has
they're gonna take this top turret, really open up their lead.
The Caitlyn that was held down early game is now 302. Sivir's 03. They're down 6k. They're losing their turrets. We just really need to see them group up and get a good fight with a big Gnar and catch out the Vel'Koz.
Yeah,
but if they can't pull that off, then it's looking rather grim.
The problem with this Lee Sin is he can't really burst anyone down, especially not with Braum there, because Caitlyn's got net, and Braum's got face, and ult, and Q, and Vel'Koz has got his knock-up, and then the return damage is just going to be disgusting from Vel'Koz. Only a Hex Drinker and no Merc Treads is just not going to cut it. So they really got to have their team in position and get the Gnar to really lock more than one person down, because otherwise the long range of Vel'Koz and Caitlyn is just going to be too much.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Ed Sheeran's fan club's probably just going to wait for the next dragon, because they don't have one yet, and the first dragon's pretty big. So I'm guessing they'll just fight around that and either win the fight.
Oh, here comes the pick.
Are they trying
I don't
to get
think they
Jarvan?
can get him though. He's just gonna flag out. Yeah, they're committing pretty hard for it. Okay, they've got to get this, or else they are gonna lose too much. Looks like Ed Sheeran's just going for the push mid.
It looks like. So I don't. Can they get the turret? Let's see. Yeah, they can definitely take that.
That's a pretty good call by them. Like, you see your Jarvan caught out there, you just take a free turret. You know that they can't do Baron.
Now they just rotate bot and push that out too. They're not going to get caught. Or they can just back up and go to drag. And Jarvan could just regroup with them. So it looked like they had a catch on Jarvan. All they got was his flash.
And they blew Ahri ult and Sivir ult and got nothing. So now they can't fight. So they
now
really
they're just
don't
down
want to
even
be
more
here.
gold. Like, it was a good try, but once the RH arm didn't pull Jarvan out of his flag and drag, they should have just given it up and went back.
They should not contest this dragon without those ults.
Yeah, that might be. If they lose a fight here, it's pretty much
Vel'Koz just happily poking them out.
gonna lose dragon inhib
another one.
if they get aced here. It's just not worth.
They should honestly just pull it out and do it. Yep, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know about this.
Gag Reflex doesn't have the cloak to.
Oh!
Oh! He steals it though.
Oh, and the lantern out? Okay, he's gonna flash instead.
Oh,
that's
that
fine.
really-
Ooh, this dunk. I don't know about that Jarvan. He's hella squishy, and his team just does not have the follow-up. But it looks like...
They're walking the choke though, and Vel'Koz wasn't close enough to ult the whole team, so he couldn't really get off all the damage he needed.
Yep.
So they actually ended up killing Gnar, but they lost Jarvan and Aurelia and the dragon. That's actually a really big dragon, because now Gag Reflex is nice and fast, and they denied, more importantly, they denied the first dragon from Ed Sheeran's fan club.
Yeah,
So
that could not have worked out better, honestly.
Like they were never going.
Jarvan, just a little bit too aggressive. You really want to, with the 80 Jarvan build, you really want to be flanking more and not just like sprinting at them with your team behind you. But it was, you know, worth a shot. Just testing his limits. You know?
Happens. You're up a good amount of gold. You're feeling real cocky. You want to get some kills. You got full AD. You're like, I'm going for it, boys. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay.
Looks like there's just going to be a little bit of farming up. This Kate's finished a QSS, and ooh, he's looking pretty strong, actually.
The gold lead a little bit. I think it was like 7k before, and now it's down to like 6.
Yeah, but
so they're just trying to stall it out and get Gnar and Sivir bigger and Ahri too. You know, and they have that 5 dragon threat later in the game now because of that impressive Ahri steal.
I don't know about this catch. Could take some serious, but that's a good hook. Here comes Aurelia with a questionable flank.
They got some flashes out. They should just be happy with that and back up. They don't want to fight this here, especially with how low Gnar is. That's 3 flashes.
I'm seeing that, and there goes the Gnar. Okay.
Yeah, they didn't disengage fast enough. They ended up paying a price. They shouldn't have stayed that long.
They're just 2 behind, and they're thinking, we need to get a catch, we need to get a catch, but
they're
just too close together, and they forced it, and they paid the price.
People get antsy in solo queue and ranked 5s in custom games, I guess, and you know, they didn't just sit back and farm. They got the first flash out, and they should have just left. They would have been fine. They got the second one.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Yeah.
If you just look at the level advantages, Jarvan is 2 levels up on Lee Sin despite being behind early.
Well, they're all good.
And, okay, well,
That's
this is not good.
They might actually only lose 1 person.
They should just head straight for Baron right now.
They should.
I mean, if you just look at where they are on the map, Gnar's going to take this enormous slow push, and Aurelia, well, he's got TP, so that's fine, but they could just be doing Baron.
And
Ahri's super low. She has
may
to
have
back.
overchased. I think I just would have gone straight to Baron.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I think they can still
Because they had like a 45-second death time on Sivir, and now it's down to 20. So
there's Gag Reflex is not in position to contest this, so it's fine. Yeah. Maybe a hero Gnar play. He's getting bodied pretty hard.
I don't know why I really was.
He's got no MR. I just realized.
Wait.
And that's a Gnar steal. But they're gonna get Mitter Disco Nunu just giving them the yup DZ with these ults right now. It's just too much every time. He's just.
So Gag Reflex lost 2 people, but they did steal the Baron. So I guess that was worth. It's pretty worth for them. They're still down about 6.5k, but taking the Baron's really gonna slow
pick this
down.
Caitlyn.
Ability.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think that's like a big good cleanse. I don't think that's a big advantage for Gag Reflex. It's just gonna slow down this inevitable, perhaps victory.
Off the Ed Sheeran push.
Yeah.
For a couple of minutes, which honestly is all they really need. They're just trying to buy time to catch up. They just have to just play it low and slow, as the Pirates say.
They fortunately have their base up, and if they could just take down one of these inner turrets, it would go a long way. So I guess they're looking to siege here, although I gotta be honest, they could just get flanked by Jarvan and Aurelia and get absolutely pounded.
I honestly wouldn't even try to siege. I'd just keep the lanes pushed out and try to get jungle camps and keep vision control.
Just take the free gold from the Baron. Like
you can't really siege up against like the Jarvan, Vel'Koz, Braum ults. And yeah, Jarvan. If Jarvan's smart, he'll just sit in the wings and wait for a nice, easy flank.
I mean, that's what he did on his last game on Rengar. Like, he just made some really big flanks. He split pushes a lot. Because definitely no one can 1v1 him right now. He's just so ahead. He's got lifesteal. He's high level. He's just doing the right things here. Comes the big dunk, and yeah, he's got no backup, so
he just ults him.
Pretty easy kill.
What are you gonna do about it? And Thresh says, I don't know, nothing. Just falls over. And let's see if they can secure their first dragon this time. Or if
Ari is waiting in the wings. Maybe they'll pull it out. Or maybe they'll just boldly go
It
for
looks like they're
it.
trying to counter push mid. Oh, I thought it sold.
I was waiting. I was
the Sivir
clenched.
Q had that, honestly. Are they gonna get this turret, or are they just gonna die?
I think they can walk this. Oh no, they can't.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
That's it right here.
Goodbye, friend.
Okay, that Bramble was not the best, but I think he'll just auto his way to victory here.
The Vel'Koz ult wasn't the best either, but they're still going really hard.
His
I don't know
ult
about
is
that
almost up. It's almost up. He's about to dunk.
See? Oh, there it is.
And
Wrong target.
could have just
don't
gone
fight
back
that.
in.
Oh, Nar, don't. He's gone. Oh, you don't want to engage like that when your team's that far behind. You're just trying to survive.
Okay. Honestly, at this point, they just don't seem like they're able to farm, and they're not getting any picks. Like, Ed Sheeran's fan club's not getting caught out, and that's really the only way they're gonna save this game, is if they catch someone out. But the shot calling from Ed Sheeran's fan club, I've been told, is pretty commanding, so I don't see them making any big throws here. It's gonna take a lot for Gag Reflex.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I just want to see Gag Reflex turtle on their inhib turrets and wait for a good Sivir ult into Gnar ult where they just catch them when they get too close. Like they don't want to be running into them open field like all willy-nilly, just getting mowed down like you just saw with the Gnar. Like there's no way you're gonna win if you do that.
Let's take a look at these builds.
Still no AP on Thresh. A little disappointed.
Yeah, that's a bit odd. This Gnar has just been getting absolutely pepperonied by Vel'Koz because he just finished a Zizirot and that is his only MR. And it's showing. I mean, Vel'Koz has got 2 pen items and he's really just tearing through them. And Lee Sin's tanking up, but it's just not enough.
Looks like Lee Sin's also going for Zizirot.
I guess,
Not
I
sure
mean,
how
that's...
I feel about that.
It's because all they can do
not
is
terrible.
turtle, they just gotta keep the waves pushed, so it's fine. It has pretty good mixed stats, but honestly, there's just so much damage from Ed Sheeran's fan club that they're too behind to get tanky enough to do anything about it. And this Sivir's not really gonna hyper carry them with her 3.5 items.
Yeah,
So-
they're just missing so much stuff on Gag Reflex. They don't have the Frozen Heart yet from Thresh. It's not done. The Zanya's just got finished for Ahri, actually.
Oh, what a hook!
Gnar doesn't have Banshee, or Spirit Visage. Lee Sin doesn't have any MR outside of... Well, he has Maw and Zizirot, I guess. He just needs more items.
This Jarvan could be going for an Infinity Edge with that build. Okay, here comes the catch we were looking for. It looks like they're going to lose their mid inhib out of it. But if they can get more than one, this Vel'Koz is definitely going down. And Braum is going down. But Aurelia and Jarvan making the smart push to just give them that global gold. And I gotta say, not worth there.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to push anything off this. All the lanes are pushing in against them, so even though they killed 2 people, like, they have...
Could they
have
collapse on
nothing.
this? Hold on. Aurelia has flash,
Jarvan's there
so
too,
I don't
she
think
still
there's
has
anything
flash.
we can do about it. I
Just
think
gonna
Jarvan's
hold
waiting
it.
for the turn here. Yeah, they could definitely turn this. Yeah. Goodbye,
Wait.
Sivir.
Hold up. He's gone a
Or
little
not.
too deep.
That's a pretty good exhaust by Thresh. So... they're getting kills, which is always a nice morale booster, but it's doing nothing for them, really. They're kind of just running around. They're not getting turrets. They can't really get this Baron that's coming up.
Oh, they caught Aurelia. That was really good flash hook. They have 2 down for a long time. They should honestly just go for Baron here, 5v3. Like, this is a good time to get back. Before the minions are too deep before the supers are too deep in their base, their jungler's dead. Their top lane, their super fed top lane is dead. Like, Yeah, they're going for it. It's pretty risky, but I think it's the right call. They can either get it, or if the other team shows up, they might be able to peel off and get more picks and just stall the game out more.
Alright, Vel'Koz is heading in for the steal.
He's putting down big damage. They
Oh
should get
my
away from the
god,
back of the
he's
pit.
just
They need to rotate.
crushing
to the
this Thresh. Yep,
Oh
there it is!
my God.
The Vel'Koz steal! Just no one's smiting today.
The theme of this story is everyone is Saint Vicious. And now the minions are plowing their base. This game looks pretty over now.
That's gotta be
That was
it.
their last ditch chance. I don't know if their jungler didn't have smite or he missed. Gonna have to give a big X mark to both junglers today. It's really hurting me to see this.
I mean, you know, the Vel'Koz ult does a lot of damage, but I don't know if
Yeah,
it does
but
that
it's
much.
like consistent damage. It's not even like a huge burst, so that should be even easier to smite it with. It's not like a luck ball.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be an easy inhib for
Like
Ed
that,
Sheeran's.
that was their ticket back into the game right there. That would have brought the goal difference to about 4k, and they would have had Baron again, but now it's an 8k gold lead. Their inhibs down, the other team has Baron. They're gonna get run over here, barring some incredibly stupid play.
I gotta give props to High Buddy. He's been landing a very high percentage of his thresh hooks. Unfortunately, his team is too behind to do much about it.
Yeah, his lane hooks were not that great, and then as soon as he came out of the lane, he would just fucking machine. He was just going off.
That
Well,
does
Body
not
is
look
just
good. His Vel'Koz is
already dead.
once again.
That's
Caitlyn is
not-
online. There's nothing they can do.
They might be able to end off that. It doesn't really matter. They should just FF at this point, honestly. It's pretty much... I mean, Jarvan's splitting bodies is going to bring those minions up. They're just going to take everything.
I don't
It's-
think Jarvan has Baron.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't need
Still
it
gonna
though.
take-
That's a large wave.
They still have 40 seconds on Myanmar, so they're going to lose at least all their inhibs.
There's one.
There's two. Oh no, Jarvan does have Baron, you lied to me.
I was too lazy to click on him, so.
The same. There's the third one.
Yeah,
You're gonna go for the end? Probably. They still have 15 seconds.
Yeah, this is an easy end right here. And
Jarvan
that's
goes
just
for the kill.
another one for Jarvan.
Gotta flash the
Oh,
disrespect.
looks like Aurelia got it.
Oh, the fountain.
Oh, he's kicked into the fountain.
Goodbye,
Alright,
Sean.
that's a hero play by Lotte. Really trying to save face there.
And there's the GG's, boys. 43-minute game. Got really exciting. Slow start.
Yeah.
So,